Hi guys, welcome back to more NCIS. We are here for our 2 episodes for the week. I don't really have any recap or anything to do. I'm just thoroughly enjoying the show at the moment. Definitely waiting for more. So, here we go. First of the 2, episode 13, season 4.
Live fast, die young, you know?
Hey!
Yeah, I was right for that.
What are you doing? Sign said walk! My light was green!
Maybe it's the lights.
See streetlights malfunction like that?
Yes.
That's not a malfunction.
It's like Morse code.
That's an SOS.
I was just thinking that. Why it was blinking.
City engineers traced the disturbance
into
to an
it,
underground
maybe.
power node. Back traced the source, they found this.
Okay. Oh!
Major worked under Marine Corps Systems Command, was the liaison to the civilian sector for NBC preparedness.
But the door locks from the outside?
Oh, so you noticed that.
Meaning someone else locked him down here.
You know where his SOS was going?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Broke it into it.
Yeah, shorting the power box was clever, but shot
That
in the
was
dark.
very
Lucky it worked at
ingenious.
all.
Because it was so very recognizable. Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Unlike the old signal, which was CQD, come quick distress.
Well, he could have sent a longer message, but nobody would have recognized it.
Cause of death?
Well, he didn't suffocate. There were no signs of cyanosis to indicate oxygen deprivation. Several torn cuticles and the pad.
Why do they look
He
burnt?
literally tried to climb the walls.
Oh, that's odd. 99.1. It appears our corpse is running a slight fever.
Someone wanted to watch.
Oh, camera.
Resulting in ill-fitting eyeballs, which had a tendency to pop out during rigorous interpersonal activity.
Such as?
I leave that to your imagination, Tony. Yes, the Major's death occurred as a result of acute organ failure. His body literally became too hot to handle.
Right.
not warm
Okay.
down
No,
I
indeed
made that
it
mistake
wasn't,
too.
but the hypothermia would explain the elevated body temperature. The Major does not appear to suffer from any of the risk factors involved in heat stroke. You know, certain
died from heat stroke?
medications can interfere with the body's cooling processes, but we'll have to wait for Abby's toxicology report.
Rigorous interpersonal activities.
You've only just got that.
Found traces of vitreous fluid under his fingernails.
Well, where'd it go? We didn't find an eyeball at the crime scene.
Oh, in his stomach.
What now?
You didn't find a toe in there too, did you, Doc?
But there are only 2 pathways into the stomach. Neither possibility is particularly appetizing.
D-gas, we call it Agent Buzz. It's an incapacitating agent that causes hypothermia, severe hallucinations, and in large enough doses, death.
Whose?
It's hard to tell. Chemical weapons are banned, but they're still allowed for research purposes. It works by piggybacking on local unprotected networks. Once it's on the internet, it can be routed anywhere at will.
Let me know when you...
Push
Got
it.
an address.
Yep.
No, I mean, I got an address. 19 Bella Street.
Wonder where everyone is.
What's going on in the back room?
Talk to me, Ziva.
Rear service entrance clear, standing by.
Oh.
Federal agents, drop it! Drop your weapons! Federal agents, put them down! Drop your
NCIS, drop your weapons!
Drop our
Everybody calm the fuck
Clearly,
down.
we're all on the same team.
Yeah.
Mamoun Sharif. CID was able to trace an old lead from when Sharif was working as a paid informant for the CIA. So the real question, are our cases connected?
As connected as McGee and his cute little writing pipe. Matt Bomber's back.
Except he's not using bombs this time.
So where did he get the BZ gas?
One of the Major's duties was to deliver small
He's moved to
quantities of
chemical weapons.
weapons-grade gases to civilian research labs.
And find out.
If any of them were BZ gas on it, boss.
Boss, if Sharif was trying to cover his tracks, why would he go to all this trouble just to kill Major McGuire?
Is there any hard intel suggesting that Sharif is planning an attack?
You mean other than the dead guy in our morgue?
If you're worried about the lack of chatter,
Don't.
the last time Sharif planned an attack, there was 0 uptick. Even if he's planning on not using the gas himself.
Sell it to someone who will.
Yeah. You 2 have worked together a while, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How long?
The reason you're asking?
Just curious.
Not hiding it very well. He has this air around him with women, doesn't he? He just...
You seem real broken up.
Hey, I got my own problems. We upsized our operation after 9/11. Things haven't quite panned out.
Hi.
He's got 2 cell phones, one for each ear.
Yeah. I can take a rain check. Everything all right? All right, I'll talk to you later.
You thought you would take that now?
Sounds like you have something up your wazoo. Doctor's probe, perhaps.
If you have any more questions, you can ask our chief engineer. Dane. Tell them what they need to know. Okay?
Swing!
What do you need to know?
Well, my partner probably needs to know your home phone number.
Yeah.
Just let it go. He would have thought I was kidding.
I don't want your number.
What do you want?
You got a delivery of BZ gas last week?
He does not look like the usual type to be wearing
So
a
if chemical
coat,
weapons
does
are
he?
banned, how come you guys are still doing research with them?
Not everyone plays by the same rules as us. Military provides us with the samples, certify our devices, and we do the testing.
Focus, Ziva.
Go. 4.
4
According
kilograms.
to Syscom records, it was 14.
We asked for 4. That's what the major signed over to it.
He's going to demonstrate.
Abby, you were not there. You did not see the look on Gibbs' face.
Look at what, Mickey?
Nothing.
Hi, boss. I was just...
Office
Talking about
romance.
us behind our backs?
Well, we were trying to.
Oops.
What do you got on Sharif?
Or McGuire?
And we've been digging all day trying to find the connection.
One possibility?
$20,000 deposit. Sharif the source of that wire?
Well, he didn't sign his name on it. But wait, there's more.
The Wi-Fi camera that Sharif used, it streamed video of Major McGuire in real time to Sharif's computer. Then we were able to use that redundancy to find echoes of the original stream by locating
long will they go on
separated
like this?
packets.
Wow.
Now we're still routed from ISP to ISP.
McGee.
English.
We got the video Sharif took of Major McGuire before he died.
First, he tried to pick the lock.
Skip the
Then he
technical
called for
babble.
help. About a half hour later, idea to try and signal using the power box on the wall.
Watch what happens when the BZ goes into effect.
He looks really agitated.
And BZ gas causes severe hallucinations.
He is literally losing his mind.
He's cooking.
Now we know how an eyeball got in his stomach. Of roughly 10 milligrams of exposure.
And we've got 10 kilograms missing.
What?
We're missing 10 kilograms, Mickey.
That's like 1,000,000 times more.
Yeah, I know.
Good news, boss. Gordon Gear ran a full inventory.
The only thing unaccounted for was the BZ gas.
I got an idea. Campfire.
Excellent idea.
Yes. Campfires where we all get together and in a free environment, you know, without hugging and everything. Not a big fan of the campfire.
Oh,
I thought you'd like to know that Sharif made it to the top of every agency's most wanted list.
odd.
Where's your boat?
Yeah, where's it gone?
Had to move it to make some room.
Where?
Yeah, but
They're covering their asses.
where?
It'll take them days to do anything.
Where is the boat?
Weapons are...
Is this a standard running joke in this show that he keeps building new boats and then they just Star Trek themselves out of his basement and then he starts another one? It's got to be a running joke at this point because it doesn't make any damn sense.
It could be a land-based attack.
Or it's something else we haven't thought of yet.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
What you got in the bag?
You bring dinner?
Dinner.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the money. He wants to kill.
Who? Sharif sold himself out to the highest bidder his whole life.
Realize that they want something different.
And you can tell this just by looking into someone's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see in my eyes?
You want me to kiss you?
We're a distraction to your team. We can't have anything interfering with finding Sharif.
Yeah, we're gonna find him. Then what?
Interfere.
Then we do the Slayer. That's where you put your cell phone.
Yeah, Gibbs.
Hello, Agent Gibbs.
What do you want, Sharif?
No pleasantries. That's not very friendly, Agent. I know you are aware I have almost 10 kilograms of BZ gas in my possession.
What do you want?
The United States government is holding 6 alleged members of a Chechen separatist group in a secret prison in Afghanistan.
That's what he wants.
I want them released. Either you release those men, or I will release more of the BZ gas. Airborne weaponry is a tricky business, but I'm sure the 11 o'clock news will have a pretty good figure by now.
Authorities are not certain what has caused the mystery illness. There are no fatalities as of yet, but at least 6 people have fallen sick.
Counting you, Agent Gibbs. That makes 7.
What now?
Poor Gibbs. First he loses his memory, and now he might lose his mind.
Sharif is going to lose a lot more than that when Gibbs catches him.
Insane.
No, he's his usual self, which some people might characterize as unconventional. You're welcome to,
Gibbs! So worried.
I'm okay.
Yeah, me too.
No fatalities at the hospital. No, they're reporting it as food poisoning. We're still trying to find a link between Sharif and the Chechen rebels.
You won't find one. He's trying to distract us.
From what?
I don't know.
His real
Then
goal.
what makes you so sure?
His real goal, because yeah, I don't feel as though that's the reason either.
Actually looking for you, boss. Might have found a connection between Sharif's victims. Neighbors reported seeing the same truck outside of 2 of the houses.
Ziva, you and Tony find out if anyone else saw...
There's a medical emergency requiring your assistance, Miss Benoit. A patient at your front door is dying of loneliness.
Ah, she wasn't in.
So when I said rain check?
That's weird, because I thought you said brain checks.
It doesn't have anything to do with you.
That's not what I asked. If you don't want to tell me, I can always look at your horoscope or read some tea leaves.
What is it about no that men refuse to understand? I got an email from an old friend.
And this old friend is not good at the no word?
No, this friend isn't.
Starting to sound like this may have something to do with me.
Not everything is about you.
Just so we're clear to,
He knows how to soften her up, doesn't he?
In the future, when we use the word brain check, we're saying no. Digging myself a hole here.
Yeah.
You know, since I'm here, it's a shame to waste me. I vote for a group bath.
I get he's enamored with this girl, but
yes?
he's starting to let it affect his
Very
work.
good.
I'm all for Tony falling for this girl, but please don't sacrifice your job for it. What the hell's he doing? Oh, he's looking at the X. Mystery illness claim 6. Yeah, that's why you need to answer your phone.
I don't know, you tell me.
Off duty.
Okay, this is getting old.
Yeah, it is.
This is why I don't answer your calls. Text me the address.
Where are you?
I can't see it. Yeah,
Tony. The water's getting cold.
About that rain check.
Yeah.
We've ID'd Sharif as one of their employees.
Former employee.
Probably because he's too busy preparing for his next one. The sprayer is truck mounted, but it could easily be adapted for a small aircraft. I'm having mobile sensors deployed
Great, so
at
it can
every
go
Marine
anywhere.
naval base on the East Coast.
Needs to be delivered to all Trauma 1s and base hospitals.
In the works.
I hope in the works means something different here than it does where I come from.
I can hear it all the time. Uh-oh.
Jethro?
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Colonel Mann.
Yes, Director.
He is not fine.
Well, we're all under a lot of stress.
A word of advice. Agent Gibbs is one of the best agents around, but when it comes to dealing with bureaucracy, it's not one of his stronger points.
Well, with all due respect, ma'am, I think Agent Gibbs can take care of himself.
That will be all.
She's getting a bit touchy.
We were able to backtrace the wire transfer to Major McGuire.
It wasn't easy. Most offshore accounts use a block cipher as a security protocol. The wire transfer did not come from Sharif.
Who did it come from?
Oh, you are in on it.
I wasn't drooling. At least I'm not the one asking him if he waxed his eyebrows.
I want a lawyer.
Why? You done something wrong?
That was a good start.
Admitting to nothing. I'm gonna make this real simple for you. No lawyer, no trial.
The
Enemy
way it works
combatant.
for terrorists.
I'm not a terrorist.
You are if they
better
say
hope
you
you can
are.
convince us
And
otherwise.
then keep you in.
When I went to cover my tracks,
Major McGuire found out.
That's why I
he
tried
said he
it
would
in.
take care of it.
So you made it look like Major McGuire sold the gas to Sharif by putting the money in his account.
How much did Sharif pay you? Nothing. I paid him. Planning on killing anyone. The plan was to scare people. Every time there's a catastrophe, someone cashes in. Katrina, the construction companies cleaned up. The tsunami, have you checked the stock market today? My lab paid me in stock options. The phony attack that put 6 people in the hospital, well, that worked because everybody's running out and buying gas masks now. I'll be a millionaire by tomorrow's bell.
This
You're
is
gonna be in
ridiculous.
prison by tomorrow, pal. I built in a safeguard. I denatured the enzyme, which makes it useless for an airborne attack. It's the only way that I would give him the BZ gas. I mean, if you ingest it, it'll kill you, but yeah, last time I checked, bleach and bug spray will do the same thing, and you can buy that anywhere.
Then why are there 6 people in the hospital right now?
Because it does sound as though your plan has not worked and it's been modified again.
Then explain how Sharif is going to spread the BZ if it's been modified.
Maybe it wasn't modified.
It was. CID's chemical weapons specialist analyzed the blood of the victims at the hospital and confirmed the BZ's been modified. It's harmless unless ingested.
Sharif was in their houses. He could have spiked their OJ with BZ.
Or Sharif figured out a way to modify it back.
Yeah, Gibbs.
Why don't I wait for you to start the trace?
Better than those 6 innocent people you put in the hospital.
Let's stop by and pay my respects, but I'm on my way out of town. I'm planning on traveling quite a bit for my retirement.
We both know you're not retiring.
With what I've made, I plan on doing plenty.
Who were they? Family?
Come on, Sharif. I've been there. I know.
It's not the money. It's payback. You won't stop until you get it.
So, who are they?
Oh, he's just got you.
So this is all about payback?
Oh, he's planning an attack.
I believe I have a clue as to what that might be. Slight inflammation of the stratum corneum of his fingertips. Slight?
Looks like he was grating cheese, forgot the cheese.
Yeah. Scale the walls of his crypt. But when I learned that the BZ gas had been modified, so it was no longer an airborne threat, I looked for other methods of exposure. The answer lies in the Major's urine. Smell that.
I'd prefer not to.
Garlic.
Sharif is spiking garlic with BZ toxin?
Exposure, like sunscreen or a body oil. Of course, all this will require a specialized analysis from Abby. I'm fairly certain that...
They've gone.
Where'd they go?
I'm guessing Abby's lab.
It carries whatever it comes in contact with directly into the bloodstream.
Wow. All anyone has to do is come in contact with a coated surface to be exposed.
Guy's been a busy little banker.
He spent the last 3 days going from bank to bank.
Depositing or withdrawing?
Withdrawing.
Money.
And all of it in singles.
Money.
Which is why
It's the division.
Anti-laundering law used to say any transaction over 10 grand needs to be reported.
Get it
But
on the
those are
money.
9,000 each.
What he didn't know is that the Fed lowered the threshold to 5 grand last month. Read your memos more often than boss.
Or not?
How much?
108,000.
I have an entirely inappropriate joke about strip clubs, but I'm going to save it for a less terrifying moment.
A lot more than 100,000 will be at risk.
Yeah, that's ingenious though.
Best place
I mean, I'm sorry to pull up like the division, the game for those of you who don't, but that's how their narrative and their storyline goes, that it ends up on money. Because if you want to distribute something that can be contactable, that can be picked up by just touching something that's coated with it, what's the best place? What's the best thing to use? Money. Because look how many times it changes hands in a single day between people.
Large amounts of cash quick.
Agent McGee, airports, train stations, wherever Sharif can hit large groups of people. We're going to have to issue a warning. It's going to wreak havoc on the economy.
Economy's not what I'm worried about. You're reneging on our deal.
McGee.
Yeah, boss. What is this?
Well, it looks like the cash.
I can see that, McGee. No, that. Right there. What is that? That.
I can't see fuck all.
Looks like a GBP. It's Gamebox Portable.
Past guy said Sharif was addicted to it.
Is that a video game?
Playing it, and we know it's an online game right
Yes.
We do.
Oh, could we find him with that?
now. Accessing the multiplayer registry. He's online. It's actually been online over an hour. Train.
Right, he's at the train
It's at the
station.
Amtrak
We saw that.
station.
Got him because he was carrying around a handheld.
Just waiting for him outside. I won't complain.
Ziva, lock the station down. Nothing leaves.
Denozo.
Yeah, boss.
Have security block all exits.
I'm on it.
Yeah, paying with singles. He has disguised himself.
NCIS! Get down on the ground, Sharif. Get the money! I got him! I got him! Don't touch.
over, Sharif.
Something wrong, Agent Gibbs.
What did you do?
Put on his weapon, didn't you?
It reaches your bloodstream. Right. A little early, but I'm not complaining.
Ah!
Their names were Cassandra, Dimitri, and Bashira. They were my family. Do you know what it's like to lose your family?
Yes.
They say everyone you kill, you just make 10 more like me.
Hang on, boss. National Guard's here. You got the antidote. You're gonna be all right, boss.
Couldn't do anything about that.
I thought you were still recuperating. Oh, yeah, I'll buzz you in.
No, you don't need to.
My doorbell works.
Well, then I guess we're even.
You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm sure feeling better than Zanozo. He was about ready to kill himself when he had to burn that $100,000. I came by to say thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Before we do this, I just need to know one thing. How'd you get that damn boat out of your basement?
That's what I want to know. Again. It's got to be a recurring joke. Has to be. I enjoyed that episode. My concern at the moment, and it's not a massive concern, but it's just out of character and starting to become a little bit of an issue. And in particular for Ziva, who's doing the covering for Tony, that he just keeps going off the reservation to meet with this girl. Now she's got an ex-boyfriend trying to not take no for an answer, so he's possibly going to have to intervene with that, or I can see that coming if he's somebody who just refuses to accept that they're over. But there's just something about the way in which he's dealing with it, in the separate cell phone and the I feel like there's little clues going on, that there's something that we're not aware of here. But I don't know what. I don't know what it could be. Is it just she has this much of a hold over him? Or is there something deeper here that we're not aware of? Because this show is good at planting a seed and then letting it draw out over a season, possibly even longer, before they give us some more definitive information on it. But it's starting to affect things, so I don't know. The episode in itself was pretty good. Not one of my favourite ones, but still thoroughly enjoyable. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will be back with another one in the next day or so. Second episode for the week, which of course you can all watch in full length if you do want to. Check the link in the description as always. I'm sure you know by now. That's where you can watch them over on Patreon. It is the lifeblood of this channel, what enables me to keep bringing these videos to you every week. Right. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget, thumbs up for the video. Please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. And I will see you for episode 14 next. Take care.